And here is what we'll call part 2 of the Hot Wheels Redline Custom Corvette. Had a lot of great suggestions on color, as far as leave it chrome but clear it, paint it red, purple, blue, all kinds of colors. But I actually had somebody contact me via YouTube, and they wanted this for somebody in their family, and they wanted it white. So we're going to paint it white. Specifically a tannish white is what they requested, which you can't find that color. So I found an ivory Createch style paint, but it didn't work. I had to repaint it a couple of times. So then I switched to testers, brown and white, and mixed it. And I got the color I think somewhat what we're looking for. We've got it all nice and painted here. I think we used 4 coats with primer. And there it is. This is without polishing, so it doesn't look too bad. But we're going to go ahead and polish it up. First we're going to start with our polishing compound. This is like a turtle wax. Smear it all over it and buff it out with a soft buffing wheel. No pressure, but kind of a high speed. There it is after the buffing. Now we're going to go ahead and actually wax it with some new finish. Apply the new finish with your fingers. And go ahead and let that sit and haze up for a while, and then go back to polishing. This is a fairly slow setting with very light pressure. And we polish and we polish. See that shine right there is looking really good. And we just keep on polishing with the wax until we get pretty much all the residue off. And I must say it's looking pretty good. You can see the reflections of the lights in there. There's no orange peel. We're going to go ahead and paint the lower grills. Actually using the paint style markers. I'll have a link to those in the description. They work really well. I found that dabbing the paint on seems to work the best. Next we're going to paint the rear tail lights. This is a dotting tool. It's used for nail work, like on your fingernails. And I was recommended by a buddy of mine, Wayne, to try one of these out. And I got a pack from Amazon, and I absolutely love them. Perfect circles. I'll put a link to those in the description as well. All the tools will be in the description. Now it's time to reassemble. Go ahead and start with the glass. Then we'll put the interior in. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to go ahead and put the base back on. And there it is, all complete and ready to go. I'm going to try to get some different shots with the camera here. We'll see in a moment to kind of show off or display that shine. Got to work with lighting a little bit more, and I'm still getting used to this DSLR camera. It's a lot different than my old camera. I just can't seem to get the shots that I want to get with it. I always seem to be fighting with a really shallow depth of field, which a lot of people like, but this is too shallow. So everything in the background is blurred. We'll get it eventually, or we'll buy a new lens. I believe it has something to do with the lens that was with this camera. At any rate, here is the finished product. Hopefully these angles show off the shine and the smoothness of the paint. And hopefully the guy that requested this color is happy with this. It didn't turn out quite the tannish white that I thought it would. After it dried, it kind of turned to a regular white. I've never mixed paints before, so this is kind of new to me. But he can make the determination on whether he wants it by watching this video, because there will be some money exchanged. Unfortunately, this one took a lot of time due to the enamel paint drying for almost 2 weeks, and the fact that I have a lot of money wrapped up in this with 2 cars, if you recall from the first video. Be sure to check out the links below in the description. I will have Amazon links to just about every tool that I use in this video, from the screws to the rotating display stand. We'll also put the dotting tool in there. Everything you need will be in the description. Also be sure to check out the channel on Instagram. I typically put a snapshot of the next build way before a YouTube video is released. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.